Well, good morning and welcome to Skye. We're currently at the northwest corner. We came across on we docked around about 6 o'clock last night. Went to our first park up, and only a very small park up with availability for 2 vehicles. I hope you can hear me alright because it's windy. And yes, there were 2 vehicles there, so we had to come to our second park up, which were a little bit further, so we didn't actually set camp last night till around about 7:30. And the bloody wind here is like absolutely unreal. It's been coming over this hill, and admitted we are parked side on for the view, but yeah, there's a strong wind here coming down from the northeast. But yeah, we parked here, plenty of room. There's parking spots all along this road here, so we knew that we were definitely going to find a place here. Nice sunset last night. We've got 2 islands out there, so the view is quite great, you know. It's quite a decent view. But yeah, so it's just the first day on Skye. We're going to push around the coast now, so we'll end up on the north side, and we're just going to keep pushing on. We haven't really got any plans. There's a waterfall down there, so we're going to visit the waterfall, but where we're stopping tonight, I don't know. Like I said, there's plenty of places I'll search for sites, and I'm quite sure there'll be even more once we start passing them. So yeah, welcome to Skye.
Continuing our many adventures, we bought a fire truck back in 2015. Intentions to convert it to a camper and explore the world. Join us. We are EB257. Decent view on your side, isn't it, haven't you?
Straight down that fucking bank.
At least passing places on our side.
So we're about to go out for another walk, and it's wet and windy. We come round this side of the mountain to this wildlife hide, and like I said, we come round this side because we thought we'd be out of the wind, and it just seems like the wind has turned around and followed us around here. So needless to say, boots, waterproofs are going on. So we're thinking, do we go on that ferry tomorrow? And just as it gets into the current there, you can see it like almost like turning over. And you're like, I think our plan is to maybe come down here after tea, bring the binoculars down and just maybe spend an hour or two down here and just see whether we can actually see them, any of those otters. Summer out there. Yeah, it looks like a sea eagle. Yeah, it's still on that point, just above that point. Right, well, I'll just let the generator cool down. I'm going to show you where we are. It means climbing up this bit of a mountain here. So we've got some people looking at me now coming up the path. Right, okay, up here. So we are at, I think they pronounce it Kylerhea, and we're right on the bottom end of Skye, and across there it's sort of like getting onto the mainland. We have got a ferry, as you can see, in the bottom. We're going to have a look at the map tonight and decide which direction we go, whether we'll go across the ferry and down that way, or whether we drive back out, which is a 7-mile drive up one of the narrowest roads we've driven as yet. Quite a difficult drive, to be honest with you, especially with the passing places being very, very small, and yeah, and then us having a big stupid truck. Massive. In fact, what do one of the locals call it? Humdinger. That's an humdinger of a truck. So right, so this is where we are, and this is one of the main tidal ways in between Skye and the mainland. So you can see the water flowing through now, and the currents here can be some of the strongest in Europe. You certainly wouldn't want to be swimming across that anyway. The reason why we're here is because of the wildlife. As you know, me and Helen are not really city slickers or city dwellers or anything like that. We prefer the outdoors, and I'm more of a mountains and forests, and well, this is why, well, we came here to actually get out of the wind, which I'm not doing a very good job, but yeah, here we have got we've got whales, we've got bottlenose dolphins, we've got otters and seals, all within this area. Now, whether we see any dolphins or whales is another thing, but we are here looking for otters. So we've got a couple of hides. We've got this one just peeking over the embankment here, which we've seen a sea eagle today, which that must be lurking around somewhere here, because we've seen it twice now. But it's like one of those, you pick up the camera and you dash out or whatever, and then you can't see it because it's gone somewhere else, or it's too far for the camera to pick up. But we have got down this track just down here, further down the path, which went for a walk earlier today, and we went down the path and we have got another hide down there. Hopefully we can see the otters, and the hide actually looks over the lighthouse in the distance there. So we're gonna we've just had us tea now. I've just warmed up the hot water with the generator, and well, that's it. We're gonna basically get down to the hide now, and take the binoculars down there and hopefully have a look for some otters. Another point why I wanted to come here as well, and we've been to one of these down in Wales, I think it were. It's a dark sky viewing point as well, so it's what would we call it? A national park what is kept dark on a night, so we can see the stars and and the night sky. So this was another point of coming to this location, so we can actually have a look tonight and check out the stars. Why not, while we're here? Even though it's a bit ironic, it's a dark sky viewing point, and yet it says no overnight parking. So I'm a little bit confused with that, but hey ho, we'll suck it and see. But yeah, right, okay, I'm going to head back in now, and then we're going to get kitted out, and then we're going to go down to the hide. So we're back in the hide, and we've got a couple of grey seals. In fact, there's multiple grey seals down here. One just on the rock, which, well, he's just actually gone in now because he's not there. All too far away to actually get the camera on them. I'll show you the view, what we've got. So we're basically concentrating on this area, right from the point right the way down to the lighthouse, and also across the other side. Yeah, all across the embankment on the other side you can see. So it's quite a good hide to read. So no luck down at the hide with the otters. Well, plenty of seals, but this war maybe felt almost like his last chance to see the otters. Hey ho, we're on our way back to the camp now, and then we're gonna discuss and look at where we're going tomorrow. Which direction. Right.
catch you later. So I've just brought Helen out. I've come up here to take a few pictures, and I said to Helen, I says, come out of here, you know, come up here and have a look. I mean, just these views are just really, in fact, I've just said that I think this is one of the best views we've had or we've been on this trip. Not because it's just a sea view or anything like that. There's so much going on. We've got cuckoos up the valley and up this side here. You can hear the seals on the shores up that direction. We're looking for the sea eagle. Be nice to see him this morning. Yeah, it's nice. Just waiting for the next ferry. And I think we should about have it to ourselves. It carries 12 passengers or 4 cars. So yeah, the crossing is £25 it's costing us. So like I said, we had a beautiful stopover last night. And we've got this ferry across today, so you can see the other side, which is literally just where the small lighthouse is. It's probably saying about an hour's worth of journey actually going back around to the main road, so and it's a little bit interesting, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. And the drive up the valley at the far side, we've got a stopover plan over the other side, so that's great, with a nice viewpoint. So yeah, let's enjoy the journey, shall we? Oh dear. Like a rubber dinghy. I hope he's got the stabilisers out. That's flowing quite fast out there now. So this morning we caught the ferry. We've drove literally probably about half an hour, 3/4 of an hour, and we found this place again on search for sites. And even though it's relatively early, it's probably about 11 o'clock, I ain't got my watch on me. As you can see, we're going to stop here tonight because of the view. So sometimes having that flexibility and the freedom of time scale to just do what you want to do pays off. So we've got here nice and early. Now I'm assuming that there'll be more campers here this evening. I'll be very surprised if there isn't. And I thought, bugger everyone else, we're going to get the prime location and get where we have got. It's Forestry Commission park up. There's no signs in there saying no parking or anything like that, so that's all good. But I mean, look at this view. This reminds me of some of the places in Austria, and you can see I've got this living room window there. We normally sit to the left, so the view what we've got is this. So yeah, this is it for tonight. If the weather stays like this, it would be nice to sit outside, maybe barbecue some hot dogs, but I don't think that's going to happen, is it? But we can only hope. But yeah, thanks for joining us. So we're currently on sort of like the final leg now of his Scotland tour. We are heading sort of like back down south. We've just, in the last few days we've literally come off Skye, and this is where we are. So if you haven't done already, guys, like, comment and share, and please, if you haven't done already, subscribe. We'll see you again soon.